Hello, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your connection to the person you are connected to and needing to learn the most from right now. We'll be looking at all three sides of it. We've got your energy toward it, their energy toward it, and the energy in between it. The concept being that there are three sides to every story. So looking at their perspective, your perspective, and its higher level unbiased truth in the middle. This middle section being, what is the purpose of this connection in order to help you move forward in alignment with your higher self? These energies can absolutely be swapped. So if you resonate more with the energy to my right than to my left, that is totally fine and totally normal. And if you're a cross watcher, then vice versa. Do remember these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone. So do take what resonates and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. And any information on the extended reading is in the description box below, as well as the information on booking a personal reading with me. I will be using a different tarot deck for each side of the connection, but I've already pulled the overall energy and clarified that, so we will jump into that. All right, Taurus, on your side of this connection, you have Divine Feminine with the 5 of Pentacles. I thought it was interesting how this came out because it was like the Divine Feminine, which is definitely alluding to like you. Whether you're male or female, it does not matter. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us, but it does feel like it was saying like you, because at first I was like, oh, okay, so they're feeling a loss when it comes to this connection, but I also feel like you lost a little bit of yourself in this connection. So I feel like that's why, like, this connection I feel like has been very very impactful for you in a lot of ways, and I feel like it's caused you to feel like you've lost a little bit of yourself in it in some way, shape, or form. Like, especially if the connection was lost, like if you feel like this connection is over or it ended or somebody walked away, like you feel like they took a piece with you, piece of you with them. Yeah, piece of you with them. But it doesn't have to be a connection that's ended. I'm not sure yet, because they have boundaries with a star. So this connection, or what this is saying is, it feels more like a I don't know, like a recommendation right off the bat, because it's like the best thing you can do for yourself right now is set boundaries with this person. I don't know why, because I feel like the star is that you're in a phase of healing. And I know this is their energy, but it feels like it's alluding to you. Now we'll pull for their energy to see what's really kind of going on, but it feels like this is talking really much, like very much about you. You know, it's interesting because Divine Feminine and Focus came out too. Like, the other card that came out with this Divine Feminine card was a focus card. So it almost feels like it's like the focus needs to be on you right now, which is why maybe it's talking in this way. I don't know. I mean, we'll still be able to pull like what's going on their side, but I feel like the purpose of this reading is really to help you heal, because the truth of this connection, for the overall energy, you have jealousy with the Emperor. So the way that I'm saying this is, it feels like you are, now this doesn't feel like an immature jealousy. It doesn't feel like it's like, it could be like jealous of, I don't really feel that though. It feels like you're jealous of how they're handling this, because the Emperor kind of being that divine masculine. So it feels like it's saying, like, Divine Feminine, since you are the focus, your energy is jealous of how they're handling this, of whether or not they've been able to like move on, how they've handled the ending, or how they're able to not be so affected by it, or seemingly so affected by it, or something like that, that's causing you to feel that, like, and jealousy is not like, it can be an affirmation of victimhood for sure, but I also feel like it can show you just where like your emotional needs lie as well. So let's dive in here, Taurus. Let's see what you are dealing with on your side. You have Divine Feminine with the 5 of Pentacles. This is Taurus's side of this connection, please. This is Taurus's side of this connection. One more. This is Taurus's side of this connection, please. This is for Taurus. Does Taurus need to know about their energy toward this connection? Taurus's side of this connection, please. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. You are emotionally stuck on this. Like, I feel like even if, I don't know, like you've been able to like move on, like you haven't been able to move on. I don't know, like you want to, I feel like, maybe not. Maybe there's still a little bit of being attached to the connection, but it feels like you're wanting to feel better than you do right now, and it just feels like you can't. Because the Four of Swords in reverse is like your soul is tired of feeling the way that you have. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you definitely do not have to be. I just call out those as I see them. But it feels like you are very, you're in this energy of being very stuck. Like stuck maybe on this person and not able to break away, even if you don't like want to be. Taurus's side of this connection. Taurus's side of this connection, please. Taurus's side of this connection, please. Yeah, because you feel like you had like your world, like the rug pulled out from underneath you. Like you're dealing with feeling very much, you're in this energy of instability. You have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords in reverse, and then the Ten of Cups. Because I feel like this connection one time gave you a lot of hope for the future, a lot of hope for your expectation of this Ten of Cups, this kind of long-term, sustainable love that you're wanting. And then I feel like it went from giving you like a lot of hope for that to like being the complete opposite, like having that taken away from you. And I feel like it's been a very challenging situation to heal from. I feel like you have a lot of resentment and anger for this person as well, that you're having a hard time working through. There could have been deception, like they could have not been fully honest with you. Why is this so crooked? This is for Taurus's side of this connection. This is for Taurus's side of this connection, please. See, you just want to work through this because here's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to feel this way anymore. You don't want to feel this loss. Could be dealing with fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with the King of Wands. Because I feel like you feel this Five of Pentacles. But that's the thing. It doesn't feel like you really feel like the connection was a loss. You could be struggling with that. You absolutely could be. It could be this level of feeling like if this person doesn't love you, that you're not going to be able to find love. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's like, well, even if this person doesn't love you, or like, hang on, let me rephrase that. Even if this person doesn't provide you with the love that you're deserving of, you're still going to be able to find it elsewhere. But it feels like you're like picking up the pieces that they kind of shattered. That's the energy that you're in right now, like picking up the pieces. And I feel like it almost feels like you just want to get back to like who you were before this connection took place in a way. Taurus's side of this connection, please. Taurus's side of this connection, please. Taurus's side of this connection. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. See, this feels very one-sided. This connection feels like it was always very one-sided. maybe not like not unrequited love or anything like that. It could have been, but it feels more like it's like you would give and they would take, and you were never receiving anything back, certainly not of the same value. And over time, that caused you to just feel like almost like exhausted. Like this connection like just took and took and took until you felt like you didn't have anything else to like give. And I feel like it's very important to understand that when you're in that position, oftentimes that's why those types of connections have to come to an end. Now, at the same time, it's like I feel like I don't know, I keep getting this feeling of like you want to move on, but you're still stuck on them emotionally. Like, and you could just still be stuck on like the anger and the resentment and like just not able to move on because because you're so upset about the way that you were treated that it's so difficult for you to just like let it go. Understandably so. Taurus's side of this connection. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Devil. Seven of Wands in reverse. Because all of your fears, doubts, and your insecurities were brought to the surface through this. And I feel like it really threw you for a loop in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like now it almost feels like you feel very hopeless. Like you're like, if this doesn't work out, I feel like this is a matter of not believing that the universe is going to provide you with the love you deserve. Not having that faith, not fully trusting the universe, which is hard. It's really hard to do. But I think where the confusion is you don't feel like, yeah, sure, maybe you feel a loss, but you like because you've lost this connection or because this connection isn't currently, I don't know, does it feel like it's where you want it to be? You might feel a loss, but that loss you're feeling isn't necessarily this person, it's the part of you they took with them. Because when we have an attachment to something or to someone, and we use that attachment to that person as a way to fill a void or as a way to add to our value, and we lose that attachment, we lose the part of us that was fulfilled by the connection. And so we often think, oh, I need this connection back to feel good again, when in reality you need to find the part of yourself that this person, that attachment to this person took. That's what's trying to come through. The void that you feel, or like the loss that you feel, is not something this person can fill. It's only you can fill it. And I feel like that's what you're having a hard time doing. This is Taurus's side of this connection. Taurus's side of this connection, please. Oof. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Taurus's side of the connection, please. Okay, there you are. See, this is playing into this energy. Why did I keep that High Priestess out? Because your intuition is trying to tell you that you need to walk away from this connection. Because the best thing you can do right now is set boundaries with this person, is to stand up for what you deserve. But I feel like you're having a really hard time doing that, because you feel like if you stand up for what you deserve, that you risk losing the connection for good, and then you'll never receive what it is you actually deserve. But that's not true. That's actually the furthest thing from the truth. Oftentimes, these connections that we feel the most attached to, that don't treat us well, that don't make us feel, deserved, loved, appreciated, deserving, loved, or appreciated, those connections are actually the biggest blockage to the love that we deserve, not the source of it. But let's get some energy here for this person. Let's see what this person's doing with Taurus. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. What is this person's energy toward Taurus? This person's energy toward Taurus, please. This person's energy toward Taurus. Does Taurus need to know about this person's energy toward them? See, their focus isn't on you. There's this Three of Pentacles that could be third-party energy, and the Seven of Cups, which kind of means choices, options. That's why this is one-sided, because I feel like so much of your energy was devoted to being what they needed, but they weren't committed and aren't committed to being what it is that you need. So there's a part of you that's like, well, why am I not enough for them? When in reality, they're not really being or doing enough for you. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're worthy or deserving of them. It's whether or not they're worthy and deserving of you. Because that's where this imbalance is coming from, this one-sidedness. That's why the best thing you can do right now is set boundaries, because I don't feel like they have the best intentions. This is Taurus's side of the connection, or the person that Taurus is dealing with side of the connection. The person that Taurus is dealing with side of this connection. See, this person is running from this connection. The Emperor in reverse, same Emperor is right there. The Knight of Swords. And I feel like these are both in reverse, yeah. And then this is in reverse too. They're running from this connection. And I feel like they're doing that because they don't know how to give and receive love in a healthy manner. They have no idea how to do that. They might know how to take, take the love that you can give, but they don't know how to receive it now, or how to give it back. Now, people can only give love to the extent that they love themselves, right? And so, again, that has nothing to do with you. Their ability or inability to show up for you or to give you what you deserve, it has nothing to do with you. So them running from this, to you it feels like a loss, when in reality, this, to me, and to the way this is coming through, this feels like divine protection. This feels like the universe is protecting you from their inability to love you like you deserve. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. This person's energy toward Taurus. Their ego runs the show. I also don't feel like they're very happy. I don't feel like they're very happy at all. That might not be how it looks. So that jealousy, that's where that jealousy is coming from, is, you might feel like, how are they so happy without me, or how are they so happy without this connection? It's not that they are happy without it. It's that they're not facing the fact that they are unhappy. So again, this person has absolutely no idea how to handle complicated emotions. And so the best thing that they can do in those situations that they know how to do is to avoid them altogether. And I feel like this connection, the reason it's so triggering for you is because it feels like they're running from you, or they don't see your worth, or they don't see, what you're capable of, when in reality it's all them. They don't see their own worth. So they're not going to open themselves up to love either, because they don't feel like they deserve love. It has nothing to do with you. I feel like if there's anything to take from this reading, it's that this person's actions or inactions towards you literally has nothing to do with you. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. This person's energy toward Taurus. And you can build yourself back up from this. You absolutely can. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. Yeah, see, they're suppressing. They're freaking hopeless. They don't have, like, they're not in a good place. But they're suppressing that. They're pushing that down. Instead of feeling these things, they push them down and let their shadow side, their unhealed side, act for them. So maybe that leads to sabotage or to mistreatment or whatever the case is, because I do feel like this person has a tendency to be a little controlling because they need control over their environment to feel in control because they're not in control of themselves. Because with this Eight of Cups in reverse, I don't know who walked away here. It's either someone walked away or you need to walk away. Because this person's energy is not it, Taurus. You deserve so much better than this. This person's energy toward Taurus. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. The more time you spend investing and hoping or waiting that they change, that they wake up one day to see your worth, because this is a message that you need to hear, that they heal or that they, whatever the case is, the more that you wait for that, the more you are staying stuck in a cycle that's trying to lead you, that from the cycle that is keeping you from a new beginning. So it feels like, because this advice for you is that you're needing to walk away. But it does feel like there's a part of you that feels like if this person doesn't show up or love you the way that you deserve, that you're never going to be happy. And Taurus, I wish that I could like help you see that it could not be further from the truth. You do not need to wait on anybody to heal in order to receive the love that you deserve in this world. Anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you think they're your twin flame, soulmate, you think it's fate that you guys are supposed to be together. I don't care what it is that you think. You do not have to wait on anybody to heal in order to receive the love you deserve in this life. You do, however, have to heal yourself. And I feel like there's a level of waiting for this person to change, waiting for them to no longer let their ego control them, or to, I don't know, it feels like there's a lack of choosing yourself, a lack of putting yourself first. Now, because you've lost a part, you feel like you've lost a part of yourself in this person. So of course you want them to see your worth and to come back and to love you, because you're looking for that part of you that you've lost. But you can get that back without them. You don't need this person to heal. And I feel like not only do you not need them to heal, but you don't need their apology to heal either. Because I don't necessarily know if they're willing to take accountability for the things that they have done. And that has nothing to do with your ability to heal and move on. This person's energy for Taurus, toward Taurus. This person's energy toward Taurus, please. Does Taurus need to know? Oh, I said, what does Taurus need to know about this person's energy, huh? This person's energy toward Taurus. I want to rephrase that. That's why that message came out. All right, this person's energy toward Taurus. Because what that feels like the universe is saying is like, you don't need to know what this person is doing or thinking or how they're feeling, because that should not affect your ability to heal. This person has a bit of a victim mentality, and I feel like they put that burden of like their happiness on others. And I feel like for a while you happily took that. I don't know, like you bared that burden or something. I just feel like they are more of a blockage to the love that you deserve than they are a source of it. I just feel like that's been really difficult for you to see because of the um, because of what you feel they took from you. And I can absolutely understand that. But this isn't about getting them back. This is about getting yourself back. And getting, yourself back even stronger than you were before this connection took place. All right, in between this connection, you have jealousy with the Emperor. I'm going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to pull 9 different messages, and then I have an advice card to pull at the end. Thank you so much, Taurus, as always, for your support of my channel. I do hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. Bye, Taurus.